Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to start the current affairs in English of 12 and 13 September 2022. So first of all we will discuss about the national current affairs news. So first is the Agnikul Cosmos. It is a company which secured the first patent for the 3D printed rocket engine. This Agnikul Cosmos is the India's private space startup. It is the Agnikul Cosmos is the India's first private startup. It is the space startup which has done the patent for the design and manufacturing of the 3D printed rocket engine, and it also opened the company's door to its first factory to the 3D print rocket engine at large scale. So now the company is planning to manufacture the 3D print rocket engines because it has patented the design and manufacturing of the 3D printed rocket engine. And the name of the engine is the Agnilet rocket engine. Name of the engine is the Agnilet rocket engine. Next is the Setu program is introduced in the US by the Piyush Goyal. So Setu program, the full form of Setu is the supporting entrepreneurs in transformation and upskilling. This program that is called as a Setu program mainly to connect the entrepreneurs in India with the US based investors. The Piyush Goyal has created a new program that is known as the Setu program, and with this the US investors will support the Indian firms, and that initiative is taken during the India's startup ecosystem. It concerns with the India's startup ecosystem. Next is the PhonePe has tokenized the 14 million debit and credit cards. So PhonePe has tokenized the 14 million credit and debit card, and the company claims that they have tokenized more than 80% of its active users' card. PhonePe founder is Sameer Nigam and Rahul Chari. PhonePe CEO is the Sameer Nigam. Next is the Chief Justice of India, whose tenure is the shortest, whose name is Kamal Narayan Singh, has passed away. He became the 22nd Chief Justice of India for only 17 days, from 25th November 1991 to 12th December 1991. Next is the PM Narendra Modi will attend the SCO, means Shanghai Cooperation Organization meeting with the Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi will attend the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit, and it will be held in the Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan, and it will be held on 15th and 16th September. From India side, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will attend the meeting. Next is the third stealth frigate of Project 17A, that is named as Taragiri. It is launched, and it will be built by the Majgaon Docks Shipbuilders Limited, and it is the Taragiri, the third stealth frigate of the Indian Navy under the Project 17A, and this ship is constructed in different geographical locations. Next is PM Narendra Modi has inaugurated the World Dairy Summit that is held in the Greater Noida. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated the International Dairy Federation World Dairy Summit that is held in the Greater Noida. Greater Noida. Next is the HPCL, Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited. It has collaborated with the Indian Army for the CSR projects, mainly to mentor less privileged girls students in the Kargil, and this project is known as the Kargil Ignited Minds, and the main aim of this project is to prepare the 50 girls students for various examinations, that is the engineering and medical examinations. For that, HPCL has collaborated with the Indian Army. Next, the Meghalaya Chief Minister has launched a Resident Safety and Security Portal. Under this portal is inaugurated in presence of the Home Minister Lakshman Rimboy and other eminent officials in the Shillong. So Meghalaya CM Conrad Sangma has launched the Resident Safety and Security Portal. Next, we shall discuss about the international news. So, the North Korea has passed a law that authorizes the nuclear strikes as a form of defense. So, the North Korea has passed a new law in which it is approved that now the nuclear strikes will be considered as a form of defense. Means indirectly it legalizes the nuclear attack. Next, the supreme leader of North Korea is the Kim Jong-un and president of South Korea is the Yoon Suk Yeol. Next is the US has celebrated the 21st anniversary of the 9/11 that occurred in the 2001 on 11th September. It was the deadliest terror attack on the US soil, in which the World Trade Center's Twin Tower were destroyed by the hijacked plane attackers of September 11, 2001. Next, the Tokyo has hosted the India and Japan 2+2 ministerial dialogue, in which Foreign Minister and Defense Minister both have taken part in this 2+2 dialogue. Means it will be held between the Foreign Ministers of both India and Japan and Defense Minister of both India and Japan. Important day celebrated. So, World First Aid Day. It is celebrated every year on 10th of September and it is celebrated on second Saturday of the September. So this year it falls on the 10th of September and this day is recognized worldwide to promote the significance of first aid. Means why the first aid is very important and to create the awareness on a global level about how it can save the precious life. Means how the first aid can save the precious life of the individual. This day was introduced first by the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Society. The theme of the first aid is the lifelong first aid. This year theme will be lifelong first aid. Next is the National Forest Martyrs Day is celebrated on 11th September, mainly to pay the tribute to those who sacrificed their life to protect forest and wildlife. For that, the National Forest Martyrs Day has been celebrated, and also to create the awareness about the protecting forest and environment at large. And in present scenario, this day holds a lot of significance because the green cover is among the greatest challenges in front of the world. Next is the United Nations Day for South and South Cooperation. It is celebrated every year on 12th of September and mainly to highlight the importance of cooperation among the people and countries in the global South. Next is the International PCOS Awareness Month. It is celebrated on the month of September in order to recognize the International PCOS Awareness Month. PCOS full form is the Polycystic Ovary Syndrome. Its full form is the Polycystic Ovary Syndrome. It is the common hormonal disorder in women that is also leading cause of the female infertility. It is the serious genetic syndrome that affects the women and girls. Next is the exercises. So Indian Army and Indian Air Force has conducted the joint exercise that is known as the Gagan Strike. It will be held in the Punjab. It is the exercise between Indian Army and Indian Air Force. Next is the awards related news. So Navtej Sarna latest book name is Crimson Spring has been long listed for the JCB prize for literature. So Navtej Sarna's book name is the Crimson Spring has long listed for the 2022 JCB prize for the literature. Next is the appointment related news. So the Chief Justice Muniswar Nath Bhandari has been appointed as the chairman of PMLA Appellate Tribunal. So the Chief Justice of Madras High Court, Justice Muniswar Nath Bhandari, has been appointed as the chairman of the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, PMLA. So Nayara Energy has appointed the Prasad K. Panikar as their chairman. So Prasad K. Panikar has been appointed as the chairman of Nayara Energy. Next is the sports related news. So recently US Open 2022 has been concluded, in which mainly two is important, that is the men's singles and women's singles. If any Indians has won the doubles or mixed double titles, then that portion will be important for examination. Otherwise, only these two questions will be mostly asked. First is the men's single. C. Alcaraz Garcia. Runner-up is the C. Ruud. In women's single, I. Swiatek and runner-up is the O. Jabeur. It is the one of the 4 Grand Slam that holds every year. In order of first in January, that is the Australian Opens will be held. Australian Open. Second, French Open. Third, Wimbledon. Fourth, US Open. These are the 4 Grand Slam title of the lawn tennis, and it will be held in the same order. First, Australian Open will be held. Second, French Open will be held. Third is the Wimbledon will be held. Fourth is the US Open will be held. Next, in Asia Cup 2022, Sri Lanka has defeated the Pakistan, and it will be the Sri Lanka's 6th Asian Cup title, and it will be now behind India, who has won the maximum number of Asia Cup titles. Maximum number of Asia Cup title has been won by the India with 7 times. So thanks for watching my video. Please like, subscribe and share my video.